Hey guys, how's it going? Brad here, and we're continuing with Battle for Azeroth, World of Warcraft, and we're doing the... Okay, so I just did a couple of videos on the Crucible of the Storms raid, and the video preceding that are both on the Alliance, and it was part of xal'atath, which was the artifact weapon of the Shadow Priests from the Legion expansion, and there was a quest chain involving that. So I'm now doing the Horde side of that quest chain. I want to see if the story part on the Horde side before the raid is the same or different, because I know the end of the raid is different on the Horde side than it is on the Alliance side. So I'm going to see if the story for that raid on the Horde side is different from the Alliance side. So let's get going. I already did the Naga attack world quest, and I got the quest off of that, so I'm about to start it right now. So orders from Ashara. Kojo studies the medallion and grimaces. Ugh, Naga. This medallion is inscribed with orders. Looks like Naga have been commanded to invade our shores and seize artifacts of great power. You know, I recently came upon one such object. See that dagger over there? Nasty thing. Gives me the willies. I swear, I hear it whispering to me. I found it nearby at Atal Graal and at a makeshift altar. Maybe if you take it there, you'll get an idea of how the Naga intend to use it.
Never underestimate the value or power of something more than 2 centuries old.
So there's xal'atath. Okay. I got a ton of quests on this guy, but... Okay, it looks like I just have to go to the shoreline down the hill here. Actually, I'll fly. It's easier. It'll be faster to get there if I fly. Yeah, it will be. So it's similar to the Alliance quest so far, it's just a different zone. So the Alliance one was in Stormsong Valley, and this one is in basically the capital city zone of the Horde side. I forgot how this flight point kind of loops you around the trees to get to where you're going. Okay, so then after I do this story quest series, this will unlock the quest leading into the Crucible of Storms on the Horde side. So I'll do that part with this character as well. I'm currently on my Shaman instead of my Hunter. My Hunter already did it, but I had a sound issue, so I couldn't post the video. Alright, he's over here. Looks like he's up the hill, so I'm going to go around the easy way so I don't attract any attention. A lot of people don't know this path exists. When they land, they just run over the water into the Naga area when you can go up and over this hill. More and more people are seeing it, though. I see more and more people using it.
I sense Azeroth nearby. And
Oh yeah, that guy.
a great deal of power from it.
That's just a bit of Azeroth. Alright, so he's over here somewhere. Oh, it looks like it's in the Naga area. Ah, here it is. This is the altar. I don't remember doing this on my other characters. I think this is probably my first guy to do it. I think I just did the Crucible of Storms raid on my other characters, but not this story part. As you place the dagger upon the altar, it seems to shudder and blink at you. You are filled with a sense of dread and foreboding. This is probably a very bad idea. The whispers are faint but grow louder as you hold the blade in your hand. So weak. Need blood. Souls. The voice trails off, but you can still sense the dagger urging you on. Assist xal'atath in recovering its strength.
Strength failing. I need blood. Soul.
Probably better if I use my other characters for this, because they have tanky pets to help them out, which is why I typically use them. Whoa. Let's kick you guys away. Whoa.
Cease. Swallow your
So even on the Alliance side, I had to kill Naga to feed the dagger. So it looks like I'm doing the same thing again. Not a bad way, it's just... the Naga have it rough, this expansion. I almost feel bad for them. Almost. Not quite. Alright, so it's been fed. Ah, much better. How cruel of that priest to leave me in such a state. But enough about me. No doubt you have many questions. I can offer countless answers. xal'atath speaks once more. The servant of N'Zoth prepare for their master's return. They intend to conjure a scouring storm to wash away all unbelievers. The particular ritual they will invoke requires 3 ancient artifacts, one of void, one of storm, and one of ocean. Even now I heard the void relic calling to me. It is being empowered, or corrupted. I'm not sure which. I see it upon a cliff overlooking a vast sea. Come, shaman. We can find a much better use for such a prize.
The Naga seek relics of power to fuel their ritual. They intend to summon a scouring storm that will wipe this world clean of unbelievers. Fanatics.
Okay, so it looks like it's making us go
It may
to...
be disconcerting to converse with a weapon.
Oh, keep talking. I hate when it does that. It's like, even if I teleport, keep talking. Don't stop talking. It says, I realize it may be disconcerting to converse with a weapon. Be at ease. I merely wish to see you reach your full potential. That's what she says. Okay, so this part of the quest is different, but the second part looks to be the same as the Alliance side. Because I believe the second part of the Alliance side, when we start looking for the weapons, we're in Drustvar for the Voidstone. Why would it throw me here? This is not where I wanted to go. Oh, there's a question mark here. I might as well pick that up. This for.
The hunt begins.
Oh, tracking tide sages. Okay, that's just the Warfront quest series, so I'll ignore that right now. Alright, let's see exactly where we have to go. Voidstone found. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so I'm going to head to any port in Drustvar. I should have picked Drustvar. I guess I picked Stormsong Valley by accident? I meant to pick Drustvar though, but we'll be right back. Okay, I just landed in Drustvar and we're just heading up the hill. It looks like we have to go to the exact same location the Alliance quest series had to go to as well. So I have a feeling the 3 different items we have to get. One's a stone, one's a crown, and one's a trident. And I think each one is going to be in the exact same location. It's not going to be different locations for each faction, which makes sense, because that would be a little weird if you had both factions finding the 3 items in different locations as opposed to the same locations for all 3, which is where they should be. Well, we've already fed xal'atath, and now we just have to go to this little...
That which we seek is nearby. A relic of concentrated void energy.
Alright, here we go.
There, those novices are performing some sort of ritual on stone. Stop them and take what is ours.
Okay, this is the Void
Unleash the
Stone.
Void Stone, my champion. It should provide the strength I need to help you find the other two relics. Yes. It's been so long since I took a mortal form. This body is pleasing, don't you think?
So the mage I just killed, she took her body.
Right choice. Your strength and courage are compelling. What do you seek?
Do not be distracted. We have more to do. I sense another relic, a trident thought lost to the depths, but it calls to me. Do you hear it too? Its song takes form. I see a harbor to the east. An ambitious pirate, greedy and proud, completely unaware of the power hidden within her hoard of gold. The would-be captain's hubris will not permit her to simply hand over her prize. I fear she must be taught a rather harsh lesson. But that is your specialty, is it not?
Open your mind to the whispers. A powerful Naga once possessed the trident. Now his underlings seek to recover it. What delicious irony that a pirate keeps such a coveted prize as a trophy.
Oh no, I don't have the freehold quest chain yet. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So this character is a little bit behind in the questing of the Warfront zones. So I haven't done all the quest chains on the Alliance continent. So I'm missing some of the flight points. And the interesting thing about Freehold, if you've watched any of the my previous videos, or if you watched a video about Freehold questing, it is a pirate town, rather cool one. And it's part of a dungeon as well. So actually most of Freehold's part of the dungeon. But you have to do a quest chain in where you wear a pirate hat, and by wearing a pirate hat, they all think you're a pirate. The moment you take it off, they don't think you're a pirate anymore. It's very funny. But this quest chain, eventually you go through the quest chain while you're wearing the hat, everybody thinks you're friendly, you do your quests in the town, and then eventually you lose the hat and everybody knows you're an enemy. And you're an enemy with the town from then on. So every time you go there, it's hostile. So I haven't even done the quest chain yet, which means the town is hostile from the start. I don't even have the flight point. So the only thing that's not hostile after you complete the quest chain in Freehold is the Flight Master and this one little inn room where there's a couple of NPCs that worked with you on your quests. But everything else is hostile in the town. So this should be interesting. I have a feeling it might be better if I did... what would be the better way? Coming in over water might be best. I do like requesting a stop in mid-flight sometimes. It ends up rerouting you to the nearest flight point on your path. But I do wish when I request a stop, it would just eject me from the mount and give me a parachute. So I could just land where I want. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so the trident, I believe, is the next one. And it's in a chest, which is technically at the end of the dungeon of Freehold. But we have to go open world. I don't think you can go into the dungeon and do it. Maybe, but I've never tried it that way. So right where this tarp is, right here, that's where it is. And this is all Freehold here. But I haven't done any of the quests to get in there yet. I wonder if I could initiate the quest chain. No, it would take too long. You got to do like a bunch of other quests and then work your way over here and then come into here with the quests. See, so there's the flight point. I can at least grab it. Alright, it won't be too hard regardless. I'll be able to come in over the water, I think, and go up the hill and cross the bridge. So I can bypass most of the town. Alright, let's do water walking, mount up. The one advantage of being, yeah, so see all these quests right here? These are all part of the quests that eventually lead to going to Freehold. But that's okay, I can still make it there. Luckily I'm on my shaman because I can water walk. Whoa, except when I get attacked by a shark. Alright, there's Freehold there. Alright. I made it most of the way where you can't, you don't have a path to walk on. So, at least I made it most of the way and don't have to worry too much. Okay. So this is the original bridge that leads into Freehold. But I could go up here. Oh, it's rare that I come down this way, so this is a little weird for me. Alright, there are tide sages in the water. So let's see if I can get around them without aggroing them. I wonder if I could just run up this hill. I've never tried. Oh yeah, I can. Nice, I just bypassed so much. Good to know for future characters. I've got like 40 characters, so eventually I do maybe 15 or 20 of them. I'll get through all the quests. Alright. Should be good now. Oh, he died. I got a crit on him. Okay, so there's the chest. Chest is right here. But I've got to kill her because she's got the key. Whoa!
I could have made captain.
I could have made captain. Okay, I've got the trident. Oh crap, I forgot he's sitting there.
Tell me what you want.
Xal'atath breathes in deeply and smiles. My strength grows. I can see it clearly now. And the third relic we seek, the crown known as Tempest Collar. How fitting that after the fall of Altal Graal, the gluttonous Totana would be the one to find the artifact. He was always scuttling about the depths, seeking treasures for his collection. Totana's greed has left him trapped within a cave he could never leave. The crown awaits us there.
Such is no coincidence ways that our paths intersect. You are meant to find me. I was meant to find you.
She sounds so seductive.
Grand destiny lies before us. Surely you sense it as well as I.
Look always to the sea.
Grand destiny lies before us.
Make your way to the shores of Vol'dun. That is where the third prize awaits.
It's kind of funny how all the big baddies tend to take elven forms. Interesting. Okay, so we have to head to the northwestern side of Vol'dun. So that's going to take a little bit to get there. I've got to teleport back and then take a flight across. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're in Vol'dun right now, and we're just coming up to the cave entrance on the north side of Vol'dun. Here he is. Oh wait, I've got to get... xal'atath is supposed to be here somewhere. There she is.
This way. I doubt Toatana will give us the crown willingly.
Toatana, that's his name. That's how you pronounce it.
Why, Toatana? I hardly consider that fair of you to say.
All I'm seeing is in
Well,
chat is clicks
We will
angrily,
see
clicks and...
about that.
Alright, here we go. He should be easy to kill, even though he's an elite.
So many.
Crown is far more useful in our hands than in the claws of an oversized bottom feeder. Further proof that you and I can achieve great things together. So many possibilities. The relic of ours, as it was meant to be. The relics are ours. There is but one more step needed to grant truths to be revealed. The Naga sought to summon their storm from a place that echoes with ancient power. Though this site has had countless names over the ages, the mortals know it as the Precipice of Oblivion. I will go on ahead and begin the preparations. Join me there.
Soon.
Okay, the Precipice of Oblivion is here. So I've got to go back again. This time, I'm just going to teleport. So this basically what I'm doing now is I'm headed back to the entrance for the Crucible of Storms, but I'm going to be outside the entrance initially. The city is so huge. I love how big these cities are. I don't like how many steps are in the city. There's a lot of stairs, but it's a great looking city. Looks fantastic. I don't need hyper-realistic graphics. I like cartoony graphics in my games.
Aye?
Alright, so Stormsong Valley is where we
Get
need to go.
moving!
So I went there accidentally last time. This time I'm going there intentionally. And I think the closest flight point is... Yeah, the closest flight point is just... Well, I could go there, but no, it's easier to take the bottom one. So I'm going to go to the south flight point just over the inlet. There's a little bay area from the ocean. But because I'm on my shaman, I could just water walk over it. Usually I have to swim through the water if I'm not on a shaman. Or I don't have a water walking mount. I don't have any water walking mounts on any of my characters. Which mounts are all account bound anyway. I just don't have it. But apparently they're getting rid of water walking specific mounts. And they're going to give you the ability to like equip the mount with water walking. Any mount you have. I prefer that honestly. Kind of defeats the purpose of a shaman having the water walking ability. I can do that already. I don't need a special item to do that. Which has always made shamans pretty cool in that regard. Just like warlocks can give you water breathing for 10 minutes, shaman can give you water walking for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, death knights can just water walk indefinitely. Alright, let's put on water walking, mount up. Yeah, I forgot it. Oh, of course. I was hoping to not hit the water hard, hit the water soft, so go through the water, pop back up, and then run. But I ended up hitting the water hard. So there's a dungeon and a raid on this island. Stay away from me, you foul larva. I love this area, this specific island. The mood of it gives me a feel of Tol Barad, which was a PvP zone in Mists of Pandaria? Was it Mists or Cataclysm? I can't remember.
Here we are. Oh, do not be afraid. This was always meant to be.
You're one of the old gods. Of course I'm afraid. Like, let's not be silly here. She's one of the old gods.
A stone to call forth the darkness. A weapon forged in the depths. A crown for the ruler of all worlds. Hear me, God of the Deep. I have brought you the Opener, the bringer of truths, the torch that lights the way. Honor our book. Free me to find my own fate.
Go, but the blade must remain to serve my will.
A fair exchange. Shadows guide you, my dear friend. We will meet again. I am certain of it.
I have dreamed your destiny, mortal. The hour is close at hand. That which was sunken shall rise. All that were sleeping shall be awakened. Receive my gift and see all truths before you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have this, like, eye on my head. See it? It's on my head. And it's gonna whisper to me, like, while I wear it. But I want to get rid of it as quickly as possible. I don't want to keep it on the head of my guy. So I do have to find a way to get rid of it. And I think I have to go back to Zandalar to do it. Yeah, twist the knife. So of course I've got 3 minutes until my Hearthstone comes back up. Actually, Astral Recall will work. I forgot that I also have my own teleport spell as a shaman, separate from my Hearthstone. See, so you can hear it, right? If you listen carefully, you can hear it whispering to me when I teleport in and stuff.
Do you know who I am? I pray we chose our...
Most people get rid of it immediately. They just follow the quest chain and get rid of it right away, which is what I'm going to do now. But apparently, just recently, if you kept it on your head, I don't know if it was a bug or if it was intentional, but it started recently in the last week or so. It started whispering constantly, so you constantly heard the whispers. But I think they patched it because it's not affecting me right now. Alright. So we gotta talk to somebody up here about Twist the Knife quest. Oh, I have to talk to Talanji, the princess. So on the Alliance side, you talk to Brother Pike.
There is much to do.
Talanji listens to your tale of xal'atath and Azeroth. Zandalar is still reeling from the old god's infestation in Uldir. If another rises, this is troubling news indeed. Only together can we turn back this tide. Okay, she's got 2 quests for me. My father once ruled with an iron fist, and none would dare break his laws, but he was also just, helping those in need, so his subjects loved him for it. Now the iron fist is forgotten. Those he trusts pour poison in his ears, and they plot and scheme. I do not know what they are planning. I know our people cannot afford to wait and see. Okay. Dark mojo has fallen upon you. I can sense the tendrils of Azeroth delving deep into your mind. This evil must be purged before it claims your very soul. Go to the altar of Akunda in the Terrace of the Chosen. Seek out Nalok, one of the priestesses of Akunda. He is your best chance to be cleansed of the wicked curse that grips you. And the next quest, your intention to stop the Naga attacks was noble, Storm Surge, the talking dagger tricked you into delivering powerful relics into the hands of our enemies. No doubt these artifacts will be well defended. Gather your allies, Shaman, and return to the Crucible of Storms. Defeat any opponents that stand in your way. Ensure these relics cannot be used against the Horde. If any shadowy weapons ask you to do favors for them in the future, I suggest you decline. Okay, so that's the quest that draws us into the Crucible of Storms. The other quest is called His Eye Upon You. And that is where exactly? Okay, so that was a pain in the butt looking for Nalok. He's down here in the Altar of Akunda. I was like, where's the Altar of Akunda? I've never actually been down in this room. This is my first time coming down here. That was a pain looking for him.
Name your lower, so
Please remove this curse. Are you sure you wish to cleanse the gift of Azeroth? You will not be able to undo this decision.
When you speak, be sure to listen. Which lower do you bargain with?
That was some badge mojo gripping your mind, hero. But Akunda's power proved even stronger.
Spirits be with you.
Alright, now, do we have to go back to the location, or is it done? It looks like it's done, so now we just have the Crucible of the Storms. We have to defeat the final boss. So with that, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for hanging in there to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button so you know when I post the next video. And don't forget to comment and let me know what you thought of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.